So we're making oven fried chicken parmesan. So I need some breadcrumbs I have over here, which I got two different kinds. I wanted to use a garlic and herb and an Italian. And then I got some parmesan, which I'm just going to use a whole bag. But it's a smaller one, so it comes out to about 1 cup or more, give or take. It says a fryer chicken. I thought it was a fryer as in like, you know, an air fryer or a deep fryer or something like that, but no, I was told it's a chicken. Anyway, so 1 clove of garlic means in tablespoons at least 1. I might use a little bit more since I might be doubling down on most of it. I do have a bunch of chicken over there that I washed. And then I got 1/4 cup of parsley, but I'm not a total fan of parsley, so I did do some parsley and some Italian seasoning in here, so I did mix a little bit of it. I also have slices of mozzarella right here as well, so that way I can put on it after or while it's cooking. And then it says 1/2 cup of margarine, but I think I'm going to do about 1 cup of it and see how it goes from there. And then of course I have some spaghetti, because how can you have chicken parmesan without at least spaghetti, right? So I got that. I have Hunt's traditional spaghetti sauce. And then I'm also just going to put some petite diced tomatoes in it as well, because I like that. And then I was thinking about having some mushrooms as well, just as a little side. So I was going to get those sauteed in a little bit. Not exactly sure where to start first, but I do have a pan over here. My oven is already preheated to 375. So the directions say, combine crumbs, cheese, parsley, and garlic. Add 2 tablespoons of salt and a dash of pepper. Dip chicken in the margarine and roll in breadcrumbs. Place pieces skin side up. That's if you have like a whole chicken and it cuts it up or something like that. But if you have regular chicken with like mine over here that doesn't have it, you're welcome to place how you need. Skin side up so they don't touch in shallow pan. Bake at 375 in the oven for 40 to 45 minutes until tender. I guess that's until like golden brown, and it is to your taste if you're using smaller pieces. Dried minced garlic and dried parsley, about 1 tablespoon can be used. Chicken can be skinned to cut down on fat. Okay, well, dried minced garlic. Well, I'm gonna use wet minced garlic. Okay. So anyways, we will be going about this. So like I said, I'm just gonna double some of the recipes. So I'll figure out where I'm gonna start and then we'll season. Alright, so add in the seasonings. The cheese. Garlic. Well, I'm 2 of it. I like garlic. It's a good taste. And then, I forgot. Salt and pepper. Alright, and then some breadcrumbs. So I'm going to do about half. Oh, perfect. The Italian. And half the garlic. pretty amazing. Alright, so make sure you wash your hands. Also make sure you wash your chicken of all the yucky blood and whatever stuff. Anyway, so I'm using tenderloins tonight because I wanted to do extras. So it says dip it in the butter and batter. Okay. I would use 2 different hands. I mean, obviously, but I don't know. I think if you're using the same batter ham and then putting it in the breadcrumbs or your flour, it's just gonna make your food just grosser, as well as your batter that you're trying to use. So I would use 2 different hands. What would you think would stay better? Butter that I'm using now, or do you think eggs would probably stick better? I'm always just so used to having eggs. Alright, so I'm going to put some mozzarella all over it. Alright, so while the chicken's going, getting some water ready for spaghetti, I did put some salt in there so it'll help it boil. Then I got my tomato sauce in here, along with my tomatoes. I did put like salt, pepper, garlic in there, it's some Italian seasoning, and a tomato-based seasoning as well. Why would you add in that? I'm not sure. I think it's just good flavor in my opinion. But I did add it in there. So we'll let this boil and make it into a sauce, and hopefully within the next few minutes or so, we will be done. Well, a while, because chicken needs time to cook. Who wants to be poisoned, right? Not me.